Hello guys, we are back in Ultra 4K resolution here on this channel. Like and subscribe for ultra high quality. Today is the long-awaited part 3 of the Future House from Scratch series. I want to thank you guys once again for the huge amount of support I got on this series. It was very unexpected and I really appreciate it. Just a quick reminder, if you want to support the channel and get all of the sounds that I use to create this track, you can head over to the link in the description and check them out. Yeah. Really appreciate it, guys. Instagram, Twitch, and Discord links are down below. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so we're in the project. If you haven't heard what it sounds like already, I suggest you check out the other parts first. First of all, I want to get working on the drop and kind of finish that. So let's just give it a listen and see what we have so far. Let's just do something simple for the other melody, like the melody in the second part. Just so we get a little bit of variation, but still like kind of the same. I think I want to add a piano in addition to the chord layers. So we're just gonna copy all of that. We're gonna open up. Ooh, I think I want to use FL stock pianos actually. Let's go with the stage grand. I want there to be no release pretty much. Why is my voice like shaking? And I think I want to add another layer to the leads. I think just another one of these. But we're gonna put it on a different channel. We're gonna add some EQ. I want to boost the mids and make this completely mono, as well as add a ton of distortion and some OTT. So now it sounds a bit more throaty, like a bit more full. This is before. And this is after. Let's see how it sounds in the whole context. It's a lot more present and like it sounds a lot better overall. I'm so shaky in my voice. I think it's because I haven't eaten anything today. Wait, hold on. Let's record one of these lead notes with a bunch of reverb. Let's go to the master, Control E to add Edison. Let's record. We just want this part of it. Something like that. Let's reverse it, adjust the in value, and there we go. We have a reverse lead thing. So these reverse samples are just to amplify the reverb effect that we created with the automation clip. Someone wrote a comment saying that we should add those like mesto chord fills. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're gonna go into Silent. We're gonna load the MHA sound bank, link in the description as always. We're just gonna add a bit of OTT, some sound goodizer, and an EQ. Gonna remove the bass frequencies. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, it sounds pretty good. As always, we might go back and change some stuff around, but for now it sounds okay. Let's add a couple of drum fills. Alright, we just added these two small fills. By the way, just a little side note, I tried adding the Forever a cappella to this track and it sounded pretty good. I had to pitch it up a ton, but it sounds kind of good. Go check out Forever if you haven't already. Spotify link is down in the description. Let's see if we can't add some percussion and stuff to kind of like build the groove a bit more, you know? Let's just remove a little bit of bass from that one because it's a bit boomy. And we need a bit of high end. Let's maybe reverse one of these as well. Ooh, that sounds good. This little flickering perk thing. Just adds a little bit of texture. I'm gonna add an ambience shot here. And just add a kickstart and some distortion, I think. And then an EQ. And kind of just bring an atmospheric element into it, so it sounds like this. That sounds pretty cool. Let's turn off the sidechain here and bring up the reverb once again. Let's turn off the sidechain on the bass layers as well. And we're gonna automate this filter. And we just copy everything over, copy paste, and we're done. That was a joke. So now we gotta add some hi-hats and stuff, right? That's the thing you do in these kind of tracks. Second part of the drop, change nothing, add hi-hats and maybe a whistle. That's kind of mesto-y. First let's add some hi-hats and stuff. And let's add a top loop as well. Right, we were supposed to add a whistle. So let's do that real quick. For whistles, I have to unfortunately leave the comfort zone of my own samples and use Whistler 2, which is the whistle plugin that Mesto and all these guys uses. Alright, I think that's the drop pretty much done. It sounds pretty good. So now what we do is we take everything, we copy it over, and just like that, we've created a full track.
Wow.
What you could do obviously is like extend this sub drop maybe.
Something's weighing heavy.
And then since it's the splice vocal, there's no second verse, so it's just gonna be the same verse all over again, which is a bit of a letdown, but I mean, we gotta work with what we have here, so in order to make this a little bit more interesting, what you could do is a lot of the time you want to keep the energy going after the first drop. So I'm just going to add a really soft kick here to this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my sample pack and I'm going to choose the kick 6 because it has sort of an acoustic vibe to it. I'm going to add a compressor and we're going to put a filter on it. Let's see how that sounds.
Something's weighing heavy. Created too much pressure, this ain't healthy. We will all go.
And for the second part of the drop, here's a little trick for you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of the things that have chords in them. We're gonna chop that right here. Chop, chop. And we're gonna make all of these patterns unique. And we are going to copy over this A sharp chord. And for each individual instrument, we're gonna create a pitch automation clip. So it's gonna sound like this. It sounds really funky right now, but it's gonna sound good in the end, trust me. And we're gonna do the same thing for the vocal. So we're just gonna copy this. It sounds like my Windows is crashing or something, but we're gonna pitch that as well. And we're also gonna automate the reverb. We're gonna automate the dry of the reverb so that it kind of phases out in volume. So that concludes the second build-up, which now sounds like this. So here's the project in its entirety. It might look intimidating for beginners out there, but really all it is it's just a bunch of layers and a bit of attention to detail and a lot of automations, of course. And yeah, I think that's it actually. I'm not gonna release this track or anything, so I'm not gonna like spend hours and hours and hours trying to perfect it, but I think it sounds really good. So I guess all that is left is to show you the final result. But before I do, please leave a like if you enjoy this video. With that out of the way, let me show you the full track.
Something's weighing heavy. Created too much pressure, this ain't healthy. We were all good, love was plenty. Now look at the cards love has dealt me. And it ain't
Before we end this video, let's hear a quick message from today's sponsor. Me. It's me. I'm today's videos. Hello! My name is... I'm here to tell you about MHA sample packs and sound banks. Such as MHA Atmos, a complete sample pack full of drum samples, ambience, effects, one-shots. You think of something, that sample pack has it.
Wow, these are the best samples that I've ever seen.
Let's not forget the MHA sound bank for Sylenth.
Very impressive stuff.
And last but not least, MHA Guitar Sessions Volume 1. Wow, that has some really nice guitar loops in it. Alright, that was kinda stupid, but without any further ado, I would like to toast and thank you for stopping by here on my channel to check out the last part of this Future House series. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this, and of course let me know what you think I should do next as well. Subscribe for more videos every Friday, check out our Discord channel down below, we have a lot of fun over there, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!